So hey y'all, I'm back with another video. So tonight's video is yet again another Chioma Chats video on camera edition. I'm back again on your screen. I'm feeling the pink vibe. Y'all know pink is my favorite color, but like I'm thinking maybe I should wear pink for every on camera video because I have a pink mic, pink laptop, pink everything. It's just my color and I love it. So by the title, we're gonna be talking about rapper Flo Milli confirming that she is indeed pregnant. Now last time we talked about her, I had to use the word allegedly because I didn't really know. Like she looked pregnant, of course, but it looked like a smaller belly. So I didn't really want to just say, hey sis, you're pregnant, because we're not going to put pregnancy onto people. But a lot of y'all were in the comments like, nah, Chioma, she is. I've been pregnant before. I know what a pregnant belly looks like. I know how round it is. I know where it sits at. I know that she was insinuating that she was pregnant by rubbing on her stomach. She even had her boyfriend in the video. So people were like, she's pregnant. Now, for the sake of YouTube, I use the word allegedly, but I think it's safe to say she is confirming her pregnancy. So once I saw this, I was just like, okay, like duh, like you're pregnant. I even posted on my Instagram story and I said, I wonder if sis is still bloated, which a lot of y'all did swipe up and say, Chioma, talk about this. And it's like, yes, I get it. I talk about this topic a lot. A lot of young women becoming pregnant without marriage, or even if they don't wish to be married, a lot of young women becoming pregnant who are supposed to be people in the media, rappers, singers, actresses, all of these people in entertainment. But I don't know, I just kind of feel like for some reason, a lot of us are being played with. And when I say a lot of us, I just mean us average everyday people who just consume social media and we like to join conversations or just like to look at entertainment and consume it, and we are being played with a lot of these people. I'm not saying that Flo Milli did anything wrong, although of course my opinion is to be married first before you have kids. I understand that marriage is not foolproof when it comes to children. A lot of y'all get in the comments and say a marriage is just a piece of paper or a ring doesn't keep a man from doing X, Y, and Z, and that is very true. I will definitely make sure that that is said. I do agree. But a long time ago I saw a statistic that says that children are just better off in a two-parent household, let alone a married household. So I just want the girls to know, whether you're 12 years old watching me, whether you're 16, whether you're 21, whether you're 27 like myself, whether you're 35, whether you're 50 and you've already gone through all of this before, that it's never my intention to place my opinions or beliefs onto other people. However, I do stand for what I stand for, and that is just how I run my channel. I gotta put that out there. But Flo Milli, she did confirm that she's pregnant. She is not bloated, and I think, like I said, we're being played with a little bit, and I wanted to get into that. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is how I feel like a lot of famous people, for good or bad reasons, they like to lie about being pregnant and they want to test out the waters to see how people take it. Like, let's be real. We saw Halle Bailey do the same thing. She tried to deny it. Her sister came out talking about y'all better stop talking about my sister. And as a big sister myself, I truly do get it. Like, I'm a snap if people come for my little sister, but you had your family come out defend you. You tried to say that your nose was your regular nose. And she said that people were trying to come for her for having what, a black nose or an Afrocentric nose. And it's just like, babe, come on. Come on. That wasn't the case. You were pregnant. And I feel like a lot of these girls, they like to gaslight and play with us. That's what I was saying when I meant like we get played with. They like to gaslight us into believing that they're not pregnant, or they didn't make a mistake if it is a mistake, or maybe they're not the people that they say they are, which I'll get into next. But I see this a lot. But I do want to play devil's advocate because I do understand it for the purpose of maybe you just want your privacy. But in this case with Flo Milli, this was just pure gaslighting. You made a random video with your boyfriend, a man that we don't know, and I did have to kind of like look him up a little bit because I'm just thinking this is just a random Haitian dude that she raps about in her video. She says she loved her a Zoe. That's all for you, girl, not for me. I've never done the Zoes and I never want to try them. I'm happy where I'm at. But she did the video. She's rubbing on her belly. She's basically insinuating a pregnancy. And then when people start calling her out to say, don't be a baby mama, or, you know, what's going on? Like, you rap against this. It's, oh, I'm bloated. Girl, you were not bloated. You pregnant. Like, let's be real. So I feel like there is this same tactic, and like I said, I get it for the sake of privacy. For like someone like Kylie Jenner, she didn't try to let us know she was pregnant. She wasn't like dropping Easter eggs. Literally the paparazzi caught her and it was like, okay, Kylie's pregnant, the rumors are getting out. But even her own family kept that secret very, very locked down the best that they could. But in sometimes the black space, where we do get labeled a lot worse for doing the same things that white women do when it comes to their wombs, or just other races of women, I feel like it's almost like a trophy for some of these girls to say, hey, I'm pregnant, I'm stepping into my motherhood. And I've told y'all a lot on this channel, for us young women, we can't really risk our wombs prematurely. Of course, you can marry a man and you never know how he's going to act once he becomes a father and once you become a mother, but I feel like it's just a little bit more foolproof in a marriage. You just have to be smart with how you go about it. So take heed to all the aunties that are always in the comments saying, young ladies, like, yeah, I've been there, done that, wouldn't recommend it, 0 stars, don't recommend, red flag, or even some of the younger girls that watch me. Like, I do get a lot of comments for those of you in your 20s and you're like, yeah, I had a baby by this type of guy, or this was my situation, or I thought this was gonna happen and then I'm left a single mother. And I don't wish that upon anybody, but I feel like when we look at the record of a lot of these situations in the media, Keke Palmer, Halle Bailey, we see them and we're like, oh, we love you, right? You're talented, you're beautiful, and you got pregnant and you tried to make it work with the child's father. And of course, anything can happen, whether it's boyfriend and girlfriend or husband and wife, but a lot of times it just doesn't work out. So I think the message that gets reiterated here is that we should probably preserve our wombs a lot longer than a lot of these women are showing us. So hey y'all, today I wanted to introduce our sponsor, which is Dossier, my favorite fragrance company. So Dossier is having the best deals. They are literally doing their best sales of the year. For Black Friday, you can receive up to 55% off. Like, did y'all hear me? I said 55% off, even for Cyber Monday and into the holidays. So do like Sweetie and tap in. This is urgent for all my people who love a good fragrance, and I do. So I got a lot of stuff for my family. So I got my brother Woody Rum. This is a masculine scent, but it's warm but bold, just like my brother. Next, I got Amber Saffron. It is inspired by MFK's Baccarat Rouge 540. So to me, this is the it girl perfume. It's unisex, but I got this one for myself because it's warm and intense at the same time, just like me. Next up, I got one for my sister. This is Floral Marshmallow. This is perfect for the feminine girlies who love a citrusy sweet scent. It has amber, vanilla, and all the sweet scents. Ladies, this is the one for you. Next, I got one for my mom, and that is the Oud and Rose on Fire. It's unisex while still being floral and sophisticated, just like my mama. And this one is also a Dossier original, so you can't find it anywhere else. And lastly, for my dad, I got Ambry Mint. This is a masculine scent, and it is icy with sweetness at its core. If that's not my dad, then I don't know what is. It's inspired by Versace's Eros, and I think it's a really fresh and assertive smell. So like I said, run to take advantage of Dossier's Black Friday and holiday deals. This is the best time to not only stock up, but give the gift of scent to all of your favorite people, all of your loved ones. Like, literally, let's get into the holiday spirit now. Again, you can get up to 55% off during this time, so click the link that is pinned down below to check out Dossier. I love their scents and they definitely have something for everyone. Thank you to Dossier for sponsoring today's video. Now, the next thing I wanted to talk about is how a lot of these female rappers just straight be lying. All of these lyrics about this dude could never do this, and I don't let a dude do this, and this dude only buys me this, and I am so attractive to your boyfriend, and this, that, and the third, and a man could never, a naker could never, girl, bye. A lot of them literally rap those same lyrics, but literally they are rapping something that they don't even live by, which we know that it's all entertainment. I even have some lyrics in some of my previous and upcoming rap songs that kind of play along those lines. It's the female rapper aesthetic. I'm all for the girls talking their talk against some of these dudes because some of these dudes be out here tripping. So yeah, stand your ground, pop it, and be the it girl. But when you kind of go back on what you're putting out to the public, is it hypocritical? Sort of, kind of, yes, I would say. But it's kind of like what people see these ladies as rappers. Although we should be perceiving it solely as entertainment, there is that sector of us believing what these girls are saying, and they do a good job selling it until real life comes around. A lot of them act like they're so above getting into certain situations, and then they be in the same situation. And that's just not solely on Flo Milli. She's just the example for today's video, but I just see it all the time. People were even telling me that they thought Lotto was pregnant. Now, I hope Lotto's not pregnant because yes, Lotto has been problematic in some ways in the past, and I do not go for colorism at all, but I like Lotto as an artist because I've been watching her since she was like 10 years old, right? And I just hope, because I know her situation is sort of kind of messy. Well, it's messy. Let's just be real. It's messy. If you're in a relationship with a man who really publicly can't claim you, that is messy. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I just gotta keep it real. Even if I like some of these girls, I hope she is not pregnant because that kind of blows up the spot with everything going on. I don't think the girl's pregnant, but Lotto, if you are who I'm talking about, because she will straight rap about not giving a dude this and not letting a dude do this, and she's not having no babies, blah, 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 blah. She literally talks about people's baby mamas and your baby mama mad. Like, I just hope I hope you're not on the next docket in any of my videos. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is how the message is just so redundant. Yes, I can talk about don't get knocked up, don't be a baby mama. Look at the stigma that it has on Black women. And that's why I wanted to address something. So a Twitter user by the name of Spice Bay, she got online and she said, both are pregnant, both unmarried, both have careers. One is being told how beautiful pregnancy has done her, and the other has Black Twitter in shambles because she's not married. And she's speaking about Megan Fox and Flo Milli. So the Shade Room posted this and said, roommates, the internet is discussing the difference in conversation between Megan Fox's pregnancy and Flo Milli's rumored pregnancy. Megan and MGK got engaged in January of 2022, but Megan announced that the engagement had been called off during an interview with Call Her Daddy in March of 2024. What are your thoughts? Now, someone said, I don't care who's pregnant as long as it's not me. And I feel that. I get that. Y'all make sure you're taking your pill every day or reading up on your birth control, or better yet, staying abstinent the best that you can. I know it's the holiday season and there's a lot of us that's going to be with our man, including myself, but you got to just, try your best to protect yourself. But there was a good comment that said, when are y'all going to learn that Black women don't have the luxury of being reckless with our wombs? Our communities have not fared well with single parent households. We need to have two parents raising children to have a chance at fixing our communities, build generational wealth, etc. Stop trying to do what they do when they are miles ahead of us economically and socially. And why shouldn't we want better for ourselves instead of matching their poor decisions? I really can't stand y'all's low vibrational thinking. And literally that's how I feel. I get it. Some comments are going to be like, we shouldn't be worried about what another woman is doing. I get people telling me like, Chioma, you're always talking about this topic, but I'm gonna stand firm on pushing the message that a lot of y'all have to wake up and see that entertainment is not reality, and they can afford it. They can have their babies be better off. A lot of these women can take care of their children with all their financial and social assets, but you can't. Okay? But you can't. The economy is in shambles, rent is high, gas is high, groceries, eggs, all that stuff is high. So imagine having to feed yourself and feed another person, but you're not in the 1%. You don't have a 6-figure job. You don't have another person also contributing. That's why single baby motherhood does not work, especially in the Black community. The Black community, or communities that just aren't white, are like light years behind white people. And that's just how it is in America. So although I do get the argument where, yes, a white single baby mother, even Kylie Jenner, may be praised or congratulated, or we might say, oh, it's a beautiful pregnancy. At the end of the day, for Black women, it's just not the same journey. And we all know that. So of course, we're going to be a little bit harder or tell people that we want better, because we've recognized what is really hindering the community. Although it could be so many things. It could be violence. It can be misogynoir. But single Black motherhood is definitely up there as well. And I don't want to promote that ever. So yes, the message is redundant, but I do think a lot of people need to wake up and just see it for what it is. So Flo Milli, you're not bloated, you're pregnant, and I do wish you the very best, and I just want a lot better for the representation that we see as Black women. I know it gets redundant saying the same thing like I've said, but I mean, look at the examples. And I do want to say, let me also big up a lot of the women, especially Black women in entertainment, that haven't fallen into this. But I think our tendency as Black women, especially in America, in which we are honing in on this type of imagery versus other positive types of imagery, is because we know what is actually holding us back, and we don't want that label. When you think about popping that poom poom for a real naker who may not even be a real naker, just think about the choices that not only affect you and your situation, but everybody else. Of course, don't live your life for anyone else, but do understand that you can fall into that same stigma that gets placed on everybody, whether you're doing it or not. So for everyone that is in this situation and you have something to say, let us know down below in the comments, because I want to hear from y'all. And for those of you that may be avoiding pregnancy like the plague, keep going, try your best. We just need to be a lot more aware of not only our health, but the stigmas that come with some of the choices that we make as Black women. So that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Please let me know your commentary on my commentary down below. What do you think? What do you know? Let me know. Also, don't forget to check out our sponsor, Dossier. Dossier is having their best sales of the year. I can't stress that enough. You can receive up to 55% off, so make sure you guys check the pinned comment down below. Get something for your mom, your dad, your cousin, sister, boyfriend. Hell, get something for me. I would love it. But definitely check out Dossier, and thanks again for sponsoring today's video. Also, check out my vlog channel. It is in the description box. You guys are going to get some new vlogs coming up because I am traveling. Yay! I'm looking at my calendar. I go to Atlanta next week, and I'm going to be there for almost a month. So let me know what's going on down there. I would love to do something. And last but not least, as always, don't forget to follow me on all of my social media networks, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.
Who they messing with? I be where the blessings is. My pockets never deficit. You can't touch all this excellence. You gon' need a prerequisite. You gon' need some relevance, so cut it. OT Genesis. Pack in the mail from my boys in Abuja. Yeah, meaty, spicy, juicy, baby, call me Suya. it 24/7, we stacking, racking. I'm a bad bitch, you fraction, lacking. Counting bread while he playing Madden. I'm in the building, bitch, what's happening? Queen Chioma, pure satisfaction. I'm really a vet, these joints need practice. Running in circles around them, we lapping. QTM girls like camera action. Wanna book the girls, you need 1,000 Andrew Jackson.